I'm not sponsored or anything. Except by Waffles. Today's episode is sponsored by Waffles. Because why have pancakes when you can have waffles? They're almost the same thing.
The drums of war thunder once again.
Hello everybody, this is the Relaxing Shadow, and welcome back to the Iron Man Challenge. This is attempt number 2, and I have been wanting to make this video since the last time, basically. Since that video, and it was uploaded the exact same day that I recorded it, and, I mean, I just couldn't believe how I died. And I've been wanting to get back into it, and I was going to stream the first 10 or so levels, but I'll probably stream some IMC later on. For now, we got ourselves a character. We're going to be the hunter this time. I've really wanted to level a hunter, and every time I do, I never really play for very long. I usually will just kind of switch off to do something else, or I'll go back to my higher level classes. But I think it'll be nice. We can get a pet and get a tank. Take all the damage for us. We shouldn't be in the line of fire for very long. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Now, I'm going to move my mic down just a wee bit. Now, I know I said in the last IMC that I was going to be recording a bunch of stuff, but I just couldn't. Basically, as soon as the Iron Man Challenge episode was done, I just was like, I have to get this thing edited and up that same day, and that's basically what I was doing. Let's go ahead and just get rid of these add-ons. Don't show GUI. No add-ons that are big. At least I don't think so. I think I have Quest Helper enabled. But I had that enabled last time. Because, I mean, I can disable it whenever. If you guys don't like that it's on, I can turn it off. I have it on just to keep everything going smoothly each episode. I also have it on because when I level certain characters, I like to have it on just to get everything organized, ready to go, level fast. Alright, so let's get some the interface options going. Let's get some more action bars. I usually have the 2 on the side. I don't really think I need them right now. Not right now, anyway. Track that over there. You actually have to get arrows this time. Oop. Don't. Come on now. There we are. Let's change this too. I actually really like Sexy Map. Where is it? Oh, presets. I don't really mess with it too much. But the emerald. Yes, we're Night Elf. We're a Night Elf because Shadow Meld. And Shadow Meld is actually a really useful thing. And, oops. I just did it. You don't have to hold shift. I can't tell you how many times as a rogue, Shadow Meld has saved me when Vanish is on cooldown. It's just great. Let's get rid of those, because I don't need them. Do I have my action bar set up right? Yes, RFC, G. I don't know why I have G. But okay. Let's go ahead and get started. The Iron Man Challenge. Actually, real quick, I'm going to go to my video options real quick. Make sure I have everything okay. I'm going to turn the density down a bit. That's not really going to do a whole lot, but... Alright. So yeah, we're going to be doing the Hunter. I've actually really liked the Hunter. But yeah, as I said, haven't really leveled him for very long. I think the highest level I have was my other Mythalus, which I probably will never play. And that's Mythalus with an E, not an A. He's a level 20. And from what I remember, this class is actually a really fun class to play. It's not gonna it's not gonna be like the Paladin. It's very different. Paladin's up close, big, heavy armor, healing abilities, can survive huge amounts of damage later on. But the Hunter's different. The Hunter gets pets. He's a ranged character and stuff. So that'll be interesting. I'm hoping that this Iron Man challenge will go a lot smoother than before. But I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We're definitely gonna try to live a lot longer than 11 levels or whatever I was at. Because that was pathetic. And I know I could have done better. But I've actually been playing here on Dalaran again. I started a warlock. Actually, at first I started a priest. And I was leveling a priest. But kind of was bored of it. And I know that the priest really doesn't get good for a very long time. And I probably should have gave it a little bit longer. But Wrath of the Lich King's a tough fucking game. I tell you, for some reason, I'll get over towards, I'll be like around level 6 or 7, and I feel like I'm just a level lower because all the quests that are available are all dark red, and I just don't understand why. It's just weird to me. I'm just like, wait, there should be more. I mean, seriously, what the hell? I died a lot as a warlock, and a priest. A lot. So hopefully with the Hunter, things will be different. I'm actually going to stay in this zone and not go to human zone like I normally do. Because I haven't actually really leveled here. I think I did with my rogue for a while. I know I didn't finish this area. I kind of left after a while. What else do we need? We need a boar. But yeah, I've actually really haven't leveled here. I usually go to the human zone because I know that area. I can complete it quickly, go through it easily. But with the Hunter here, we're gonna go through this area because why not? So yeah, we'll see how things go. Should go pretty well. From what I've heard, the Hunter's actually really good at soloing because you can get a pet. I mean, the Warlock was pretty awesome after level 10 when I leveled it because you got the damn Void Walker and that thing can survive a huge frickin' beatdown.
What brings you here?
Alright, let's take these quests. Thank you. Never read them. I never read them. But I just got done today finishing up the intro, which you should have seen by now. It took me a lot longer than I otherwise should have. Do I have to go up there, or do I go in there? I don't fucking know. Let's just try going up here. For the enchanted thing. And whoa, that's some lag spikes. Fuck. Computer, why? You don't do that normally. What was that about? Oh yeah, intro. Which took me a lot longer. A lot of effects. And I was thinking I was going to put in in-game footage. And I was going to try to find some cool epic things to fight. And I was just like, well, there's not really a whole lot you can really fight. And I kind of wanted to use the character that I'm going to be leveling with. What that means then I'm going to have to get really far. And it was just like, alright, never mind. Oh, 100 trainers up here.
Peace be with you.
I thought it was in there.
May the stars
Alrighty then.
guide
I would like to train. You don't have to do this in retail.
you. Let us watch over.
Actually, you can't. Not the. I mean, you could try, but it doesn't work. But yeah, so I've taken a step back. I'm not really playing retail anymore. I still have it. I mean, yeah, but you're not gonna play it. I've been playing here, and it's actually been nice. A lot has changed. A lot of people that I used to play with, a lot of guilds that I used to see and also be a part in. I was in Norvis Ordo and then Conspiracy. Have since been disbanded since I've kind of been gone for a while. So I'm pretty much guildless. So I've been alone. It's terrible. Not really. It's actually, this game is nice when you sit down and play it. It's very different from the current retail because there's so much that you really don't have to do anymore. You don't do any talents at level 10. You wait until like 15, and even then it's really dumbed down, and I don't really like it. Even though I haven't really played very far in retail, I can tell it's not something that looks like it's good. And yeah, it's just Also, I don't get a good frame rate on it. And it's mostly due to being when I'm around a lot of people or even fighting things. For some reason, my frame rate drops down to like 25. And I've seen my frame rate be solid 70, 78 is usually my average when I'm not really doing a whole lot of big things. Like, I could just stand here, gets like 78 frames in that, and go near someone or start doing shit, and it goes down to like 25, and it's always just ticks me off. I'm just, why? But I run this game a lot more smooth. Good 90s. Usually it's around 70 all up. It never goes down unless I'm recording, which right now I recorded around, I think what I'm averaging is about 56 or 7 is what I'm seeing a lot of. But I only record at 60 frames a second anyway. And the reason why I don't do 60s is because I don't see a fucking difference. I mean, I do if it's a really big action-oriented thing, but, I mean, I don't really care. Same reason I don't do 1080p. I don't see a difference. I mean, when I'm on YouTube, I would normally put it at 1080, but ever since YouTube started doing the 60 frames a second thing with 1080, the video seems to just jump around a lot at the beginning. And sometimes they'll just jump around the entire video, and I don't like that, so I always keep it at 720. So I'm just like, just record it at 720. Who cares? But yeah. Die. Truck Beast. That's what I'm seeing. Invites me into a group. Sorry, can't. IMC. Buddy boy. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I would love to join you and be a nice person. But, yeah. Iron Man challenge. Sorry. Don't think I'm an asshole. If this was my warlock, I would have accepted. Die, piggy. Die. Turn you into bacon. Bacon. Everybody loves bacon. I used to actually hate bacon. It started to grow on me. Don't know why, but for now I can actually eat it and be like, yeah, that's fine. You know what, whatever. It's not like, oh my god, bacon. I'm just like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll eat it. It's food. It's edible. It's edible, isn't it? So we haven't got close to dying yet. That's good. I think we're doing good. So I was gonna make, like, I was gonna stream this, like I said, all the way up to level 10, and I'm like, alright, no, I can't really stream right now, and, you know, whatever, I'll just record it. So I don't know how long I want this episode to go, but I do know one thing. I will not take a month to get one episode out. It shouldn't take me a month as it is. It's just that I didn't pre-record, never had a whole lot of time. It was usually I make it, edit, upload that same day, or I'd either wait till the next day because it was either too late or whatever. But I will be pre-recording some of these episodes, so I might actually record at least one more, probably do a few more because I do want to play World of Warcraft, and if I'm going to be playing, I might as well do this. But I don't want to play too much because, you know, I don't want to lose the same day I recorded. That'll just bum me out. But I am going to get revenge for sure. I'm definitely going to go back to Westfall, and I'm going to take it to the Defias people because they killed me. So yeah, we're going to try to be more professional about this. With me playing here on Dalaran a lot more, I shouldn't be rusty. Which I kind of was when the last episode happened. I was playing too much retail. I was too used to the easiness of things. Because things on retail are really, really easy. I'm telling you, I can charge in and just take on a fuckload of enemies and do fine. Can't do that here in Wrath. You really can't. I mean, you probably could later on with big, heavy armor and shit, but not. I don't really know. I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk it for no biscuit, because it ain't worth a biscuit. I don't want more than a biscuit. Give me some nachos or something. Okay, we got to turn in these 3 quests. We're making some progress. We're already level 2. Look at that. Progress. Progress is progress. And progress is good. So, how do I want to die? When do I think I'm going to die? I kind of want to open with this. And I definitely would like to hear what you guys think. Well, when do you think I'm going to die? How do you think I'm going to die? Because last season you guys said Westfall. And I was definitely scared of Westfall. But I wasn't scared of what I was doing at the time. What I was scared of was the mages over by Dead Mines. Because I've died over there countless times, and I know they were going to be very difficult. I didn't think that I was going to die because I aggroed one too many enemies by accident. But that's kind of what happened, and that actually really sucks. That's how I died. But hey, whatever. Nothing I could do about it. Just gotta keep going. Go for another attempt. But as I was talking about streaming things, I will be streaming some episodes here or there. The problem is I don't really know what Twitch does when it comes to exporting. I know it has an export feature because I've been playing around on there when I first started using it. And it seems like after a stream, it'll archive it, and then I can export to YouTube from there. However, being a guy that watches YouTube videos, I've heard of sometimes Twitch doesn't like to do very long streams when it comes to exporting, so you'd have to cut it into parts and shit. And I'm like, does that mean I have to record it as well? Because I don't think I can record and stream at the same time. So I don't know. I would like to stream sometimes because then I can just, power through a bunch of levels, not have to worry about the whole, okay, gotta make sure that it's not too long. And of course I can talk with you guys and actually participate with stuff, or not participate, but you guys can participate in stuff. It also gives a chance for someone that plays a horde to come kill me. Because then it's not my fault, it's your fault. You didn't give me a fair chance. I really want to die that way. If I'm gonna die, I want to die from a horde scum. If you play a horde, don't be offended that I call you scum. I'm a proud member of the Alliance, always have been, and when I first started playing this game, I thought the horde was terrible people, and I was like, oh no, that's a bad fraction. They're the evil people, and the Alliance is good, and we're trying to keep balance, and we're sophisticated people that go to Starbucks with a computer and drink coffee while writing some sort of book or something. But no, apparently Horde isn't that bad. But whatever. So, I don't mind the Horde. I just, I would never play them. I actually have tried very hard to play a Horde, and that might come as a shocker to some people who've known me. I've always spoke openly about how I hate the Horde, and I know I can't play them, I'm just terrible. But I really have wanted to because I've never played one, so it would be like I'm experiencing the game all over again. I don't know anything about the zones, the quests, the characters, or anything. So it would be pretty cool to do. But every time I try to play, and I've tried several times with different classes, different races, I just can't. It's just, I feel either just like, it's not really fun, or I don't like the Horde, or of course, I feel too dirty and don't want to do it. I'm like, no, Horde are bad. I can't. I shouldn't be doing this. But yeah, I think my favorite race on the Horde side might be the Undead. Simply because their dance is just so cool for like rock and roll and shit. Just awesome. And I'm getting so much frame drops. I'm just gonna stand here for a second. Not gonna do anything. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of dips right now, and I don't understand why. Might just be where I was standing. I don't know. We gotta go turn in a quest. A good friend. If the frame rate, basically if the frame rate keeps dipping, I do have another thing I can try, and with Bandicam, instead of recording it a certain way, I can tweak the settings and hope that does better. I don't know if it will do much. Who knows? This is the only quest we gotta do, so okay, whatever, fucking go. Guys dying of poison, that's all I know. The one quest that I actually have done so many times that I actually kind of know what's going on. I never actually read quests, and it's not because I don't want to, really, and I know I've spoken about this before. I was like, whatever. I have tried, and I really have wanted to read quests here and there. It's just, for some reason, when I try to read quests in this game, I start to get a headache if I read too much, and I think it's just because of how I don't know. I mean, if I read anything online, it's just terrible. It could just be me too, because I know that if I try to read books for a long time, I'll get a headache. It's just weird. It could just be my eyes. I have terrible vision. I have to wear glasses. I don't think that's actually the cause of it, but you never know. I kind of wish that they would have like a way where they would talk instead, so you don't have to read it. But then when I think about it, that's probably gonna make this game more than 27 gigs. I think it is now. I don't know. I don't fucking know how big it is. It's definitely more than 10 gigs. It'll probably make the game like around 40 gigs plus or something, and that's very big. Is it worth it? Sure. You know, I mean, it would take at least all day to download, but I mean, it would worth it. I can actually know the storyline without, you know, having to get a headache because I'm reading too much or something. It's probably my gamma. But I have the gamma set to my screen resolution, I think. Which I also changed back down to normal-ish. Kind of. Hey, quest. 10 webwood things. I get a sword. A sword! Sword. We gotta go that way. But I gotta turn in this thing, because the friend's in need. He's dying of poison. He got bit by a spider. It's terrible. It's just terrible. And not any kind of spider, a big spider. A scary spider. You see that thing in your room? Jeez, man. It'd make even Liam Neeson shit his pants. And that dude's fucking badass. This way. Gotta give him some antidote. Oh, we gotta get shit to actually do that. So let's go ahead and do that, because this is a gathering quest, and it could take a little longer than killing shit. I don't know. Killing 10 spiders could take a bit, too. Yeah. Iron Man Challenge. Yippee. This is nice. Playing Wrath. I tried, TBC, the Burning Crusade. Actually went onto a private server because, you know, a lot of people have been talking about warcraft. Okay? And I've heard a lot about warcraft. Okay, I'm not big on the whole private server stuff. I know 3 things. Private servers are free. Experience the game. It's great. 2, don't ever go to Molten. I learned that. And 3, I don't know. Actually, just the biggest thing is never go to Molten, I guess, is whatever. I won't. Don't worry about me. I'm not going. I've heard a lot of bad things about it there, and I don't want to go. I like it here. The server's been nice. The community's been great, too. Oh, there's someone we gotta kill. Give me your mushrooms. I guess that's what I'm looking for. I don't know. Yeah, I gotta go get those. Oh, they have mushrooms too. Awesome. Warcraft. So I've heard a lot about Warcraft, and it's like, oh, this is gonna be the best server. It's supposed to be have no bugs ever, and it's gonna be as Blizz-like as you could possibly get, and everyone's gonna go there when it's released. And then I heard it was gonna be released this year. Like this month, and I was like, okay, well then maybe I don't want to level here in Dalaran, because I guess everyone's gonna go there, might as well wait. And then I guess they're like, nope, we're gonna wait until sometimes next year or whenever, or it's gonna take a long time. And then I was just like, okay, fine, come here. But I've been really interested in the Burning Crusade because, you know, I've heard everyone's gonna go there. It's like a big deal. It's gonna be a big thing. And I was like, well, I don't really know the Burning Crusade. I want to give it a go. So I went to Excalibur WoW for a bit, and it wasn't actually that long. I think I only had it for not even a day. So far what I've learned is TDC is not my favorite expansion. Didn't do a whole lot, didn't get it to level 10 or anything, but I entered with a Warlock, and the Warlock's mana is gone before, after 2 kills using Shadow Bolt. And I was just like, that's terrible. And I'm still looking for fucking mushrooms. And I was like, that's terrible. That's not, I don't think that happens in Wrath. And of course it doesn't. I can actually survive a little longer. And then I also noticed that you have to train your pets by buying books. I was like, what? And yeah, and I was like, okay, I don't really like it. Also, mining or picking up anything, and when I did the quest for gotta go get the grapes for that one chick. I forget her name. Up in the human starting zone. Takes a very long time to grab the grapes. Wasn't a fan of that. So I probably won't ever play in warcraft. Don't know. I mean, I might, but for now we're gonna stay here because I actually like Wrath of the Lich King, and this is the best server for Wrath. And I still can't find mushrooms. Fuck it, we'll go get the lilies then. But yeah, so if you haven't tried this server, you definitely should. It's nice. It's a great server. They're not paying me to say anything either. I'm just saying it. I'm not sponsored or anything. Except by Waffles. Today's episode is sponsored by Waffles. Because why have pancakes when you can have waffles? They're almost the same thing. From what I've heard, they're two different things, but to me, I mean, it's the same. It doesn't really look the same. It just, I don't know. They're almost the same thing. We need one more mushroom. Okay. Got it. Just pick up the dang mushroom. I just noticed it's actually raining. Welcome to Dalaran, where it rains 24/7. But it's like I'm not noticing it as much. I wonder if it's a video setting. Nope. Maybe it's because there's trees. Hey, that's pretty cool. The joke about raining 24/7 here in Dalaran is that more times than not, it is raining when I play here. I don't know why. But it always is. And I have no idea why. Oh, I need that quest item though. Get rid of this. We need to go sell some shit. Oh, I need that too. Get rid of that. I don't need it. I can sell it, but alright. Let's go sell some stuff real quick. Also, we can turn in. No, we have to turn in the quest over there. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say we thought the quest was over there, but no, I'm mistaken. Yeah, gotta go this way. So I have been playing at retail, and I've actually really enjoyed the time there. I love the new look for some of the characters. I like and also hate the new look for characters. Like, I like it and I hate it. There's some that I love, some that I hate. And yeah, it's this area that I keep getting lag spikes, and I have no idea why. Not lag spikes, but actual frame drops, not lag, whatever. Fuck it. I really do like the new animations and the new look and everything. But some of them I don't. Like, I don't like the way the humans look as much anymore. I don't know why. I haven't really noticed too much of a difference when it comes to the night elves, though. Which I'm kind of...
How may I help?
They changed them, right? You know, they're not the same.
I am in.
Because they shouldn't be. Oh god, we gotta go this way. Wait a minute, we had a quest to go there? Or no? What? We were gonna sell stuff, but this is a quest time. Fuck it. Whatever. Quest. I got confused. Huh. Alrighty then. This way then. We gotta go give him his antidote. That's for retail. Yeah, I do like the new animations. And I do kinda like the new stuff. I don't know. The cool thing is I made a dwarf, and I called him Gimsley. And, I made a warrior dwarf. And what I really liked about the new animations and stuff is that when you jump, his beard doesn't stay there like a stiff, crusty thing. It actually sways in the wind, and I thought that was really cool. So that was my favorite part. That was the only reason I kept leveling that dwarf. And then I made a night elf warrior, and I made it a protection warrior, and I tanked for the first time. Now I've tanked here in Dalaran a few times. I think no more than 3 before, and I don't know. Tanking is nice. It's just you should probably know the layout of the dungeons if you're gonna tank, I guess. Cause yeah, I didn't know a lot of the layouts for some of the dungeons I was doing in retail, so I kind of felt bad. I don't know where I'm going, but I got a tank, so yeah, fuck it, alright. But I did enjoy it, and I actually probably will do that again. I'll probably make another protection warrior to tank, because it was fun. It was great. But I don't know. My experiences with tanking isn't very big. I think the only time I've actually really tanked was with my Death Knight. I think he's the only one I've tanked with. Should be, because he's the only guy that was tankable. And yeah, so I tanked the first time with Unholy Spect, and then the second time Blood Spect. Didn't do very good with it because I still didn't really know how to keep aggro or what I was really doing. But tanking is actually pretty interesting, I have to say. So yeah, speaking of classes, when I was debating upon what class to play, I was heavily weighing on the rogue to play, because I was like, man, I have played the rogue, and oh god, he just auto-fired when I pressed 1 by accident. And I love the rogue. I know how to use it pretty well. I think I'm good with it, and I enjoy the rogue a lot, and I think it's the best class in the game. And I used to actually say that's and make arguments about it, and I would have a good, I think, in my opinion, I had a good argument as to why the rogue could be the best class. And the basic argument was it has all the tools you could want to take down any foe. As long as you know how to do it, you can be unbeatable. Of course, I wasn't. I was not the type of, I wasn't the best rogue. I was the rogue that occasionally would, you know, kind of blow my cover. I don't know. I know that I used to aggro, like, multiple enemies and take them on. What I've learned with the rogue is you can take on 2 enemies, no problem. As long as they're not too high of level above you. You know, 1 or 2, that's okay. But 3 is not, no. But you can, yeah, you can easily take on 2 enemies. The first fight will go quickly. The second fight, not as quick. Because, of course, you're pretty much low on energy. If you're PvPing, you cannot take on more than 1. And you just can't. I don't care what it is that you're taking on. You shouldn't. But, I was definitely wanting to do it. I thought Night Elf Rogue, the Vanish, the Stealth, and then the Shadow Meld could make for a good enough things to escape. Like, if I had Vanish as that Paladin, she still would have been alive. But, you know, didn't have that. But, with the Rogue, you can actually do that. You can sneak past enemies you don't want to fight. You know, you can avoid those dumb fights you don't want. But I was like, alright, well, then there's the Hunter. You can make a Night Elf Hunter. If I always wanted to play a Hunter, they can have a pet, which can take all the damage for you. That's a big plus, because then I'm not in the way. They still have Shadow Meld. They have a few other cool abilities. And the game says that they're good for soloing. So, it's like, alright, no brainer. We pick Hunter. So, if I decide to do another attempt at the Iron Man Challenge, if we ever lose this one, I'll probably play Rogue. But that's far in the future. I'm not going to even worry about it. Right now we got this guy, and I plan on going far. I at least want to make it to Red Ridge this time, please. Because Red Ridge is a nice place to level. That's for me when the game starts to get a lot more interesting. Because by then, you know, you're starting to dabble in some talents. You're starting to get some better gear. Character's looking nice. You got more moves to do. You're going into PvP areas, and that was fun for me. Level 20 to 40 was probably the funnest I ever had in the game. It was definitely a long journey. But I mean, when I found out about world PvP, I was like, this is actually really cool. Like, I'm not a big fan of dueling or, you know, the basic capture the flag stuff. But world PvP to me was really interesting because I thought that was awesome. You could just attack someone out of the blue no matter what, you know. You can hunt them down and kill them, and I was like, that would be pretty cool. What I was talking about? Yep, that totally happened. PvP. It was fun. But, and then, you know, level 30 to 40, I remember this well. I got taken to an area, I was like, I've done all these zones, and I have, like, nothing else to do. I want to get to 40, because then I only have 50 more levels to grind out until I can get my Death Knight. And I was really looking forward to the Death Knight. I was really looking forward to it. It sounded like a really cool class. It sounded like it would be fun to play. So I was really wanting to get a Death Knight, and you can't until you get 55. So at level 30, I was like, alright, let's grind out 10 levels. This shouldn't be that big a deal. And I remember I grinded out 10 levels in just a week, and that was the fastest I had ever leveled. And I remember I got all the way up to 40. I think I spent like a good hour. I was just grinding. I wasn't questing. I was grinding. There were no more quests in that area that I was at. But it was a great place because there were plenty of enemies to fight. So I just remember that being a long fight. That was probably the funnest I ever had in the game. And then I got my Death Knight, and I really loved the Death Knight. I went through the starter zone way too many times. A little too many times, I think. I just didn't like my character. I was like, I think the first one I made was, it was a Draenei. The first one I made was a Draenei, then I was like, whatever. Then the second one was a Night Elf, and then I made a Dwarf, and then I had that one longer than my Night Elf, believe it or not. And then I was like, fuck it, I'll redo it again. And made another Draenei, and that's what I have now. And I don't really like the Draeneis, but they do look pretty cool as a Death Knight. But I kind of regret not keeping my Night Elf. The Death Knight was fun for a while, and it might still be really fun for me. I don't know. It's either the fact that I'm just bored with the class itself, or the fact that leveling from 70 to 80 is just terrible. And I can't tell, because 60 to 70 was quick, it was easy for me, it was fun. I mean, the Outlands, the only bad thing I didn't like about the Outlands was kind of like that sloped, curved areas that was kind of diagonal. It just kind of was, ooh, wow, big frame drop. It was kind of weird for me. It was just like, I don't know, it just kind of made me dizzy or something. I just didn't really like that. There's a lot of fucking spiders in here. I actually did enjoy it because it was very quick. I did do some world PvP there. It was fun. I loved it. I did a lot of world PvP up in Hellfire. That's for sure. And yeah. So get to the, you know, Northrend, and it just, the leveling halted. And I think that just fucked me, because I was so used to, I was like, this is 60 to 70. It was quick. It was easy. It was fun. And then I got to the Boran Tundra, and it was boring, and the leveling was slow, and the quests were meh, and it reminded me of Westfall. I saw kobolds and stuff, and I was just like, I don't like this area. It's just, and I don't know. I just never could level there again, and I tried so hard. I would get in there and I'd do a quest or two, and then that was it. I just remembered I'm not supposed to use certain items. I'm not using certain items right now, am I? Like bad items? Are we good? Okay. Making sure. I kind of forgot about that. I was like, God, I thought I was just fucking playing the game. But yeah, so I mean, the leveling at 70 was just, I hated it. Still haven't made it to 80. I've had a level 70 Death Knight since I think July, It is now December, and I've only gone to 72. I think I'm about right here at 72 as well. Haven't leveled. I just don't know why. It's just terrible for me. But I did like some of the zones. I think, what was it? I think it was Grizzly Hills that I liked. I love the music for that area. I think it's that. I really want to know what it was. Yeah, I was like this area. Grizzly Hills and the Howling Ford was my favorite place because the music was awesome. It just totally was. It sounded like adventure to me, and the quests there weren't bad. I did do a few there. One of them was like picking up cannons and shit, and there was a burning forest there, and then I made a joke about Smokey the Bear. It was great. So it wasn't all bad, but I mean, I don't know. That higher level stuff is just took its toll when I went to 60 to 70 very quickly, and then 71 to 72 just was, it was terrible. I hated it. It could have been also that I was leveling by myself, and leveling by yourself is never really fun, but, I mean, you know, sometimes you gotta do it. Quest.
I am listening.
Take that.
Farewell.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and go visit the hunter trainer real quick. And then we'll go ahead and end the episode because we're level 5. We've made great progress. But yeah, so I'm very excited for this season. Temp 2. Playing a Night Elf. And I love Night Elves. We're playing a Hunter. Hunter sounds cool. And it'll be very, very interesting. I'm very excited, and I'm very, very, very excited and looking forward to going back to Westfall and murdering those Defias for ending the Iron Man challenge too early. Those bastards. Oh, I don't have enough for that. I need that. I mean, this is good too, but I mean, I could use the other thing. No, I shouldn't do that. Jesus, don't. I can't heal if I do. I don't know. What's worse than dying of, you know, aggroing too many people? Fucking fall damage. That's what. I don't want to die from fall damage. I really, really don't. Yeah. Don't want to die from fall damage. Okay. Sell some stuff real quick. I know I said I was going to end the episode, but I want to get that serpent string. Before I forget. Which I shouldn't, because I'm probably going to record another one. I don't know. I might either wait until tomorrow to record them all or something. I really, really do want to stream. So, either I'm going to record a few extra episodes, or I'm going to probably get a date set to start streaming. Because I do want to stream, because it would be so much easier to I can get up to level 10, get back to where I was, get more exciting things going than this. Which, not to say this isn't exciting, I mean, well, I mean,
Farewell.
I'm not kidding anybody. It's, you know, the first few levels are definitely not as exciting as higher level stuff. So yeah, so I really do want to stream though, so I probably will. My Twitch link will be in the description, as well as my Facebook page. You can like that. I actually use that a lot. I'll be going in depth on a lot of things. I'll post little videos here, there as well, like sneak peek stuff. I'll go in depth on what I'm doing, what's the plan, new series I'm kicking up. I'll kind of go in depth on each episode maybe that I do. And it's a great way to follow me and know when I'm going to be recording and uploading. So yeah. That's going to be in there too. As well as my, of course, Twitter. You can always do that. I love Twitter. Twitter's great. The great thing about Twitter, it works on your phone. Facebook? Mm-mm. You might be like, the app works fine. Guess what? I don't use the app. And I never will. I don't like the app. I really don't. It's kind of bullcrap that I need an app for something that should technically work just fine on the browser. I mean, it really should. I'm just saying, it should work great. But no, it really doesn't. Twitter works okay on the browser, but the app is so much better. And the app works great. And I don't need to install another app to private message somebody, which is great. Thank you, Twitter, for being so simple yet so great. Twitter is just perfect. Alright, but anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And I will be seeing you guys in the next exciting episode of the Iron Man